The wealthy CEO never imagined his own wife was working as a waitress at his very own hotel. While other female employees swarmed around him to butter him up, a customer's child suddenly started choking on food. Yet, every single one of those waitresses chose to ignore the terrifying emergency. Only his wife rushed forward to save the day. With her quick intervention, the kid coughed up the blockage. The grateful customer thanked her profusely. Due to squatting for too long, the wife suffered a sudden dizzy spell from low blood sugar. Luckily, the CEO caught her just in time. He was annoyed because she was pregnant and wanted her resting at home, not working. Instead, the miscommunicating wife assumed he was just ashamed of her low-paying waitress job. Blinded by jealousy that she caught the big boss's eye, the supervisor tried to fire her on the spot. The CEO blew a gasket, shouting that she was the only one who showed human decency while the heartless staff deserved the axe. The manager scurried over to do damage control. He announced that the bystanders would forfeit their bonuses and handed the wife a $10,000 reward. Only after this resolution did the CEO finally leave the property. Clueless that they were married, the manager assumed the CEO had a soft spot for her and schemed to use her to score brownie points. He lured her to a private bar lounge by dangling 10 times her usual salary. Then, under the guise of a business talk, he texted the CEO to come to the same bar. Spotting his wife inside the lounge, the CEO jumped to the conclusion that she was desperate enough to take any shady gig for cash. She tried to bolt, but the manager rudely shoved her back into her seat. He told her she could walk out free if she just shared a drink with the CEO. With no escape, she lifted the glass, but pregnancy nausea hit her like a truck. She slammed the glass down and sprinted to the restroom. The CEO's blood boiled. He ordered his assistant to stay behind and chew off the manager, then stalked off to the entrance to wait for his wife. When she staggered out of the restroom, he demanded to know why she insisted on slaving away at a job. When they tied the knot, he had handed her an unlimited black card. Plus, he kept getting transaction notifications from that card lately. He smugly assumed she was just playing the humble, anti-materialism martyr for attention. What he didn't realize was that her toxic stepsister had stolen the card and she hadn't spent a dime. Hearing him weaponize those accusations and brand her a gold digger shattered her heart. Coldly, she told him that the second the baby popped out, they were getting divorced, and she wouldn't touch a single penny of his fortune. With that, she walked right past him. That night, the CEO sat in bed acting like nothing happened, waiting for her to crawl in. The second she walked in, she yanked her pillow off the mattress. She snapped that since he thought she was a gold digger, she didn't deserve to share his bed. He tried to block her, warning that bad vibes between parents would mess up the baby's development. She snatched the pillow back, firing back that they never loved each other anyway. Then she stormed out of the room. The CEO lay back down, pretending his ego wasn't bruised, but the whole bed reeked of her perfume, driving him crazy. The next morning, he wondered why she hadn't shown up for breakfast. A maid broke the news that she was still on a hunger strike and refused to come down while he was breathing. For the sake of the baby, he dragged himself out of bed. He ordered the maid to guard her like a hawk and lock down the house. The maid swore she was on it. The second his car pulled out, the wife snuck downstairs. Learning that her husband had legally cut off her ability to earn a living, she panicked about being broke post-divorce. While the maid was distracted, she slipped right out the front gates.